about that time. About that time. Tune in or get tuned the fuck out. It's that Big Fruit podcast. Big Fruit podcast. It's that Big Fruit podcast. He about to go live. It's about that fucking time. It's that podcast. A-Hood, A-State, A-Block. Love to watch A-Day. Big Fruit been popping all kinds of ways. He took his spot, made it hot like a dinner plate. If you see him live, tune in, it's going down. True stories by real legends that's in the ground. Real gangsters that's in the jails in the town. Fire music, all exclusive, shut it down. This shit is real talk, real shit, word to mommy. By niggas that was killing shit and niggas that got bodied. By niggas sitting with life writing books for a hobby. By niggas who told niggas who made it, niggas copy. By make this podcast get put in the bag to the nearest ER in the ground with the dead. A lot of these niggas is fraud, they whole podcast is trash. Fucking with Big Fruit, we end your...
Salute, and welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I am your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of recording, also known as the voice of the streets, but better known as the glue, because I like to keep things together and keep them in their proper perspective. How y'all doing out there early this morning? Oh man, today is Tuesday. The week just started. I should have been here yesterday, but I had a long weekend, so my week has started today, Tuesday, not yesterday, but I had a long weekend, man. I had a a fun, fulfilled weekend. I had a hard working weekend, man. First and foremost, shout out to Answers Helping Hands, Home Care Service in Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to Jada Kiss of the Joe and Jada Show, also the third member of the Locks, or should I say the first, second, or third, whatever one you want to call it, because we all saw how he handled his scandal at that Versus. But shout out to Jada Kiss. Shout out to my guy Tiz, his son TJ, my man Sai, my man Sonny Winters, my son Light. You know what I'm saying? They was all out there with their sleeves rolled up getting to it. You know what I'm saying? We had a great weekend. We went out there Saturday. You know what I'm saying? My son Light and TJ gave out the bags to the kids. You know what I'm saying? We gave away some coats. Then we fed the mothers and the children of one of the local shelters here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was very fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? My wife got to connect with some of the little girls out there when she was giving away the coats. I thought it was so cute. You know what I'm saying? It was great. It was great. We had a great time. Then we doubled back Sunday. Me and my wife representing Angela's Helpers Hands. We came back Sunday with my boy Tiz and his son TJ, and we hit the local men's shelter. We took care of the men. But when we pulled up, they was getting so much love, man. Listen, man, it was a beautiful thing to see the people in Charlotte come out, because I was pulling up on men's shelters on Sunday, and we're going to talk about that because the women and children go unnoticed, man. I pulled up on a couple of men's shelter on Sunday, and it was so many people out there pulling up, giving out bags, giving out food, setting up their stations, serving hot food. The men got so much love. You know what I'm saying? So me and Tiz had to go to one of my old spots we always used to hit, and we pulled up and we handled our business. But the men get so much love in these shelters, and the women and the children go unnoticed. That's why I made it very imperative that I hit them first, where I pulled up on the women and the children Saturday. And I'm going to do it more often, you know what I'm saying? Because my wife made a connection with some of the kids and some of the staff that work there. So we're going to be pulling up there more often because those women and children go unnoticed, you know what I'm saying? But the men got a lot of love, and it was great to see all the people in Charlotte come out and do the things they did, you know what I'm saying? It was a great weekend. But your boy did work hard, son. I was out there working hard, son. I ain't get to work out. I barely ate over the weekend. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. because the food was for the people. You know what I'm saying? We had to make sure them trays get done. Wasn't no stashing, nothing, none of that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Got to feed the people. So I barely ate over the weekend. And when I say barely ate, meaning not only did I not touch that food, I ain't have time to cook and prepare no food. You know what I'm saying? And I was moving and grooving to the point where I wasn't pulling up doing fast food. Your boy don't eat fast food. You know what I'm saying? I took all processed foods out of my diet, you know what I'm saying, for my digestive system. So I don't eat too much fast food. So your boy barely ate over the weekend. I definitely didn't work out, and I barely slept. Because you see me, my days start early. You know what I mean? But it was a fun, fulfilled weekend, man. And we had a great time doing it. And we're looking forward to doing it for Christmas as well. You know what I'm saying? I made a connection with my caterer. And we're going to do what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy giving back. And it's always a blessing to have sponsors and people who come along and help me out. You know what I'm saying? Because I started doing this back in 2000, I want to say 20. Just me and my wife. Just the two of us. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to represent my first brand, which was Janique's Boutique. Shout out to my daughter, Janique. She just had a birthday the other day. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to seeing her and my two grandbabies for Thanksgiving. But when me and my wife, I started my first brand, Janique's Boutique. And on the strength of Janique's Boutique, we got out there and we fed the less fortunate. Did it a couple times. That's when you see the pictures of my grandson out there working with me. We was representing Janique's Boutique. I was doing this by myself. And then it was a beautiful thing when the squad came along and was like, yo, we want to help out. We want to do the same thing. So then it became me and the squad going out there. Tiz, Brooklyn Mo, my boy Sai, and little TJ, as well as my wife. We was going out there representing, feeding the less fortunate. Now it's grown to the point where the YouTube channel is allowing me to reach out to others who are helping to sponsor, such as Jada Kiss and my wife's brand, Angela Helping Hands. So it's a beautiful thing as this thing grow. I look forward to it growing even more every year, and I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So that was my weekend, man. Your boy's still tired, you know what I'm saying? But I'm back up. I'm back up. And don't think I ain't been working while I was ripping and running, taking care of people. Yeah, I was still handling my scandal. First and foremost, I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Leonard Rollack Sr. Once again, I want to give a major shout out to Mr. Leonard Rollack Sr. For those that don't know, Mr. Leonard Rollack Sr. is Pistol Pete's dad. Free Pistol Pete. Absolutely. Free Pistol Pete. Free the real. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Rollack is going to come through. He's going to introduce himself. We're going to learn his story. And then we're going to also get into some of the injustices that's going down with his son, Pistol Pete. Because it's a lot of false narratives out there. It's a lot of things out there that can't be spoken about because he's in a special program where not too many people in the federal system are allowed to get in the program. So he's in a special program working on bettering himself and probably achieving some things while he's under those conditions. And he's been under some conditions for a very long time. If I'm not mistaken, he's been in ADX for about 10, 15 years or more with no human contact. But we're going to talk all about that with Mr. Rollack Sr. when he come through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Shotborn, you know what I'm saying? The realness, you know what I'm saying? Real recognize real. Shotborn through that alley-oop, and Mr. Rollack going to come through and represent. You know what I'm saying? So for New York City, all the homies out there, y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let Mr. Rollack voice touch the city so y'all can have an update on that boy Pistol Pete. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, a lot of things can't be spoken about because he's in a special program. Plus, he's still fighting for his freedom. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into that. We're going to touch on some of those things with his dad. But more importantly, we're going to talk about his dad's story too. You know what I'm saying? His dad is an OG, come up in the Nicky Barnes days, rip and ran with the Gottis. You know what I'm saying? Did federal time with the Gottis, all types of shit. His story is exclusive as well. But he's a man out there who changed his life. And you know what I'm saying? He's doing things to not only help himself, his son, but he's also out there helping others. So we're going to get into an interview with Mr. Leonard, Rollack Sr., Pistol Pete's dad. Yeah, it's going down. Also, speaking of relatives, also, shout out to my boy Mario Montana. Once again, shout out to my boy Mario Montana. For those that don't know, Mario Montana is the son of Boy George. Once again, Mario Montana is the son of Boy George. Yes, the legendary Boy George. Free Boy George. Another brother who's incarcerated in ADX with no human contact. And we're going to interview Mario, and he's going to give an update on himself as well as his dad's conditions. Because when they lock these brothers down in ADX with no human contact, you'd be surprised how that affects the families. And we're going to talk about that. Because Mario surprised me when he was like, yo, when they shut my dad down, wow. And even Mr. Leonard Rollack explained to me how they got Pete shut down. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'll probably do both of these interviews and then combine them on as an ADX exclusive. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk to Mario Montana about his dad, you know, as well as about himself. You know what I'm saying? Because all that glitters ain't gold. Everything ain't peaches and cream. And when the enemies that be do the things they do, like shutting Boy George down since 1989 for drugs, that makes absolutely no sense. This man has natural life for drugs. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But when they do what they do, man, it affects the family in so many ways, man. So many ways. And we're going to talk about that with Mario Montana. So shout out to Mario Montana and shout out to Mr. Leonard Rollack Sr. I look forward to interviewing both of those brothers within the next week or so. You know what I'm saying? It's the holidays. Everybody doing their thing with their families, getting ready. They doing that last minute Thanksgiving shopping. You know what I'm saying? Or they doing those last minute plans about who's traveling where and all that, or at the crib, who's cooking what. You know what I'm saying? I got to get out there and do me some last minute shopping today. I got to go hit the store and buy me some turkey wings. Yeah, I don't do the turkey on Thanksgiving. I do the turkey wings. And Sonny, oh my God, Sonny cooks the hell out of some turkey wings. And it's ill because my wife don't eat no meat. But she cooked the shit out of some turkey meat. My boy Tez too, he don't eat no meat neither. But he'll fry the shit out of a turkey, boy. But he don't eat no meat. It's crazy. So I need to hit the block this morning, get me some turkey wings, get the wings tipped off and all that at the butcher, and enjoy my Thanksgiving. I earned it. I worked very hard this weekend for the people. And now it's time for me to enjoy my weekend, man. It's time for me to enjoy my weekend, man. Listen, man, it's your boy Big Fruit. You know how I do. I come through 6 minutes, Dougie. I say what it is and say what it ain't. And right now, it's all about the people. So if you got a couple of days to get out there and serve the people before Thanksgiving, make sure you do it. Or if you got it out in you to go thug it out on Thanksgiving Day, do it. Who knows? You might see Big Fruit out there on Thanksgiving Day. You never know, son. Don't never count me out. Word. But it's all about Thanksgiving and giving back to the people, man. And also, it's all about that exclusive upcoming content and interviews I got for you. I got those 2 blockbuster interviews coming up, man. So shout out to Mario Montana, the son of Boy George, and shout out to Mr. Leonard Rollack Sr., the dad of Pistol Pete. It is going down exclusively here at the Real Big Fruit Podcast. So until next time, y'all be easy and stay tapped in. You never know when I'm going to pop out. Salute. Free the real. Free Boy George and free Pistol Pete.
About that time, About that time, Tune in or get tuned the fuck out. It's that Big Fruit Podcast. Big Fruit Podcast. It's that Big Fruit Podcast. He about to go live. It's about that fucking time. It's that podcast. A-Hood, A-State, A-Block. Love to watch A-Day. Big Fruit been popping all kinds of ways. He took his spot, made it hot like a dinner plate. If you see him live, tune in, it's going down. True stories by real legends that's in the ground. Real gangsters that's in the jails in the town. Fire music, all exclusive, shut it down. This shit is real talk, real shit, shit and niggas that